Hi, guys.
Hi. Hey.
This,
Oh my gosh. Look at this. I just realized I got some tea and I put it in a green cup. And I hope you love it. And here we go. We're going to watch it now while my cup goes invisible.
magic.
Magic cup. Magic tea.
Oh, live.
Can I help you?
Sure hope so. Agents DeYoung and Shaw. Just need to ask you a few questions.
Notice anything strange in the building last couple of days?
I don't think so. Why?
What about noises?
I knew it. You guys are LARPing, aren't you?
Excuse me?
You're fans.
Fans of what?
What is LARPing?
Live action role playing.
Live action role playing. Like those guys from the books. What are they called? Supernatural.
What?
Two guys use fake IDs with rock aliases, hunt down ghosts. What are their names?
Sam and
Steve and Dirk? Sal and Dane?
what?
Sam and Dean?
That's it.
That's
You're saying this is
terrifying.
Books. It was a series. Didn't sell a lot of copies, though. Kind of had more of an underground cult following.
Supernatural by Carver Edlund.
I love the. It seemed like they're more like Harlequin romance novels based on the covers.
We're gonna need all the copies of Supernatural you got.
You say this is the theme song. It is. That's amazing.
Yeah, me.
Everything is in here. I mean, everything.
Ends with you going to hell.
Although for fans, they sure do complain a lot. Listen to this. Simpatico says the
That's a
demon
fan too.
storyline is trite, cliched, and overall craptastic. Yeah, well, screw you, Simpatico. We lived it.
Oh, look, they're experiencing our life.
Gets better.
There's Sam girls and Dean girls, and what's a Slash fan?
Sam/Dean. Together.
They do know we're brothers, right?
Doesn't seem to matter.
That's just sick. We gotta find this Carver Edlund.
Yeah.
Her, she's in everything sci-fi fantasy.
We're legit.
Well, I don't want any smart-ass article making fun of my boys.
No, never.
that's-
Big fans.
You've read the books.
Cover to cover.
What's the year and model of the car?
It's a 1967 Chevy Impala.
What's May 2nd?
That's my, that's Sam's birthday.
Okay. What do you want to know?
What's Carver Edlund's real name?
Oh, no. No. Sorry, I can't
Well, we
do
just
that.
want to talk to him. You know, get the Supernatural. Big fans.
Chuck Shirley?
The Chuck Shirley who wrote the Supernatural books.
Maybe.
Because
I'm Dean. This is
is
Sam.
stranger than fiction.
Dean and Sam, you've been writing about. We have.
And you're writing about it.
You've been using it to write your books. Are
Look, we just want to know how you're doing it.
I'm not doing anything.
you a hunter?
I'm a writer.
Then how do you know so much about Demon?
Oh, it is, isn't it? It's a misery thing.
It's not a misery thing. Believe me, we are not fans.
Well, then what do you want?
And that's Dean.
Sam and Dean are fictional characters. I made them up. Are those real guns?
Yep.
This is real rock salt.
How are they going to prove anything? Nothing that they do is really going to prove anything.
I gotta hand it to you guys.
Right.
You're my number one
Yeah.
fans.
Do you know about the angels? Or Lilith breaking seals?
Wait a minute, how do you know about that?
Question is, how do you?
Because I wrote it?
You kept writing.
Did Phil put you up to this?
Well, nice to meet you. I'm Dean Winchester, and this is my brother, Sam.
Yeah.
I never told anybody about that.
They never wrote down. Oh, he never put the last names in the books. That's interesting.
I write things and then they come to life. Yeah, no, I'm definitely a god. The physical beatings alone.
We're still in one piece.
I killed your father, burned your mother alive, and then you had to go through the whole horrific deal again.
The scary thing is, if he in any way controls their fate or their destiny,
I toyed with your life.
they shouldn't have interacted with him. They should have just tried to find information from him
You didn't
without
toy with
revealing
us,
the truth,
Chuck.
because that's
You
going to
didn't
tweak the
create
writing.
us.
Did you really have to live through the bugs?
Yeah.
I mean, horror is one thing, but to be forced to live bad writing.
We think you're probably just psychic.
No.
Are you working on anything right now?
Holy crap.
What?
Did he write this moment?
I wrote myself at my house, confronted by my characters.
I'm sitting in a laundromat reading about myself, sitting in a laundromat reading about myself. My head hurts.
There's gonna be something this guy's not telling us.
Sam tossed his gigantic darks into the machine.
Stop it.
Stop it, Sam said.
Lilith. She's coming for Sam. Lilith patted the bed seductively. Unable to deny his desire, Sam succumbed, and they sank into the throes of fiery, demonic passion.
You're kidding me, right?
You think this is funny?
You don't?
So what happens after the fiery, demonic, whatever?
I don't know. That hasn't come to me yet.
How does this whole psychic thing of yours work?
You mean my process?
Yes, your process.
Well, it usually starts with a headache.
My process?
A really bad headache. I drink until I fall asleep. It still does. I can't stop it, really.
You can't seriously believe.
Humor me. Take a look at these and see what's what. I mean, if this is what puts us on the path to Lilith, and all we gotta do is get off the path.
How do you mean?
It's a blueprint of what not to do. I mean, if the pages say that we go left,
Then we go right.
Yeah, but what you don't get is this is going to show up in his writing at some point. This whole conversation.
No bacon cheeseburger for you.
I'll have the veggie tofu burger.
Dean, for the first time, we have warning that Lilith is close.
Through this. So weird.
So, we've got the jump on her.
It frustrates me when you say such reckless things.
Well, it frustrates me when you'd rather hide than fight.
This is delicious. Tofu is amazing.
I'm so sorry. I gave you the bacon cheeseburger by mistake.
What are you doing?
Couple hex bags on a Lilith-proof the room.
So what? I'm supposed to just hole up here all night?
That's exactly what you're gonna do, okay? And no research.
What are you gonna do?
Well, the pages say that I spend all day riding around in the Impala, so I'm gonna go park her. Hey!
The whole Oedipus story, except without the mother.
Have you seen visions of me when I'm not with Dean?
Yeah, he has to know everything. He writes it.
I
You want to know if I know about the demon blood?
And there it is.
To him, he makes it up.
I didn't even write it into the books. I was afraid it would make you look unsympathetic.
Unsympathetic.
Yeah, come on, Sam. I mean, sucking blood?
This is like the most powerful episode of TV, period. Like, this is insane.
What choice have I got? If it helps me kill Lilith and stop the apocalypse,
I thought that was Dean's job.
he needs help.
Maybe the demon blood makes you feel stronger? More in control?
All rest on my shoulders.
That seems to be where the story's headed.
Am I strong enough to stop Lilith tonight?
I don't know.
I'm so sorry. I just didn't see you. Are you okay? My daughter's going through
I wouldn't smile yet.
What are you talking about?
You're better now.
No, no one's better. That is a problem.
You look terrible.
It's because I just got hit by a minivan, Chuck. Every damn thing you write about me comes true. That's all you have to say is, oh?
Please don't yell at me.
Why do I get the feeling there's something that you're not telling us?
So what wouldn't I be telling you?
How you know what you know, for starters?
I don't know how I know. I just do.
How the hell are you doing this?
Dean, let him go.
Indeed.
This man has to be
Okay.
Hey.
Why? He's a
Wait.
prophet of the Lord.
Wow.
This guy a prophet? Come on, he's
Although-
a penthouse forum writer.
God wouldn't
know
give
about
him the
this?
messages.
The
premonitions.
This is the guy who decides our fate.
He isn't deciding anything. He's a mouthpiece.
What, like the New Testament?
One day, these books, they'll be known as the Winchester Gospel.
You gotta be kidding me.
I am not. You should have seen Luke.
This Sam Lilith love connection. How do we stop it from happening?
What the prophet has written can't be unwritten.
Come on, we're getting out of here.
What?
He's a prophet.
What?
So what, you think you can take her?
Only one way to find out, Dean, and I say bring her on.
Sam?
You think I'll do it, don't you? You think I'll go dark side?
Yes, okay? Yes. The way you've been acting lately.
How about the way
things
you've been
you've
acting lately
doing?
too, bub?
Cass told me, okay?
What else did he tell you?
Nothing I don't already know. That you've been using your psychic crap and you've been getting stronger. We just don't know why and we don't know how.
It's not what you think.
Then what is it, Sam? Are you coming or not?
No.
Seems weird for him to say no.
Oh, please.
Hell has frozen.
I need some help.
Prayer's a sign of faith.
So does that mean you'll help me?
I'm not sure what I can do.
Drag Sam out of here now.
I can't interfere.
Even if he wanted to.
You've tested me.
I'm sorry.
Cass and his feelings. Complicated.
Screw you. If you don't help me now, then when the time comes and you need me, don't bother knocking.
Prophets are very special. They're protected.
I get that.
If anything threatens a prophet, an archangel will appear to destroy that threat. They're heaven's most terrifying weapon.
And these archangels, they're tied to prophets?
Yes.
So if a prophet is in the same room
Like,
as a demon,
And the most fierce.
like Lilith.
That demon.
thanks, guys.
Isn't he wonderful?
Are you insane? Lilith? Love Dean. I know
I
she's
wrote her.
capable of Dean. I wrote her.
All right, listen to me. You have an archangel. All you gotta do is show up, and boom, Lilith gets smoked. And if you don't come with me, I'll blow your brains out.
I thought you said I was protected by an archangel.
Yeah, why would you tell him that?
Interesting exercise. Let's see who the quicker draw is.
So not a little girl.
Nope.
Hello, Sam. Where's the knife, Sam?
On the nightstand, by the bed.
Duh.
You're gonna have to try a lot harder than that.
How about this?
This Lilith thing can't do nothing.
You're strong, but you're not that strong. Not yet.
So why don't you throw me around then?
Because I can't, and you know it. Even if I'm offering to stand down, the apocalypse, all of it.
You expect me to believe that?
Honestly, I'll stop breaking seals. Lucifer keeps rotting in his cage. All you have to do
Which is sleeping with me.
Why would you back down?
Turns out I don't survive this war. Killed off right before the good part starts.
And what do you want in return?
Your head on a stick. Dean's, too. Self-sacrifice is the Winchester way, isn't it?
You really think I'm stupid enough to fall for this?
I make a deal, I have to follow through. Those are the rules, and you know it. You're so arrogant that you would put your life before the lives of 6 billion innocent people? Maybe it's all that demon blood pumping through your pipes.
I am nothing like you.
Then prove it.
Fine.
Contract with me will take more than a kiss.
Yeah.
Got to be joking.
You got about 10 seconds before this room is full of rats, and you're a piece of charcoal.
Why are you giving her a warning? Just let it happen. You're just... They could have just had Lilith killed right then and there.
Why is she scared? I can see it.
It's promising.
Running from what?
Don't know. She was telling the truth about one thing. She's not gonna survive the apocalypse. I'll make sure of that.
It sounded ominously evil.
Who are you?
Him.
Zachariah.
He keeps
You may
up
know
the
me
business
from your
suit
work.
side.
Is all that really going to happen?
Have you been wrong so far?
I gotta warn Sam and Dean.
I wouldn't advise it. People shouldn't know too much about their own destiny. You try, and I'll stop you.
If you stop me, then Archangel will come and get you.
Where are you going?
To go kill myself.
Don't be melodramatic, Chuck. We'd only bring you back to
Yeah.
life.
Well, that's worth trying just in itself. Like, let's see what happens.
What am I supposed to do?
Right.
Here's my thing. What good is a prophet if you don't say anything?
He's got it right, man.
Who's supposed to know that's going to prevent bad things from happening? Or what is the purpose of him being a prophet? Because prophets...
Well, so I think the idea is that like what Cass was saying is that his purpose, Chuck is getting information from God and then recording it for prosperity. And that this will be the gospel of Winchester.
Right.
In the New Testament.
But I think it works. It's just, I'm just saying, it only works if someone somewhere survives.
Right.
To either read it or to have known it to pass it on to others to tell them. so that a new apocalypse will happen after. I don't know, but
it is kind of a weird concept, right? Because I always thought of it more along the lines of like a prophet would be someone who like either like went and would like go out and tell the stories and like proclaim them,
which is what he's doing in a sense.
He is, but then they're like flat out, we're like, don't say anything. I love the meta. Like meta to me is so fun. I loved so much when they were like, there are Sam girls and there are Dean girls, and then
there are Slash fans.
And I'm like, yep, there are those too.
I wonder if someday we'll have Slash fans. That'd be really weird.
there's this, I think I said it before, there's that I'm a Dean girl but I'm Sam curious. There are those.
Yeah.
It's the best opener to get their reactions of like the dude at the comic book store who's flat out like, you're LARPing. And they're like, what?
Yeah, and this also answers the question as to, I mean, he probably just thought, oh, my mind came up with this and I just go with the flow. Because I was like, why would he write himself being shoved into a wall by Dean? You know, like, why would you write that? Why would you write yourself to even be nervous in that moment? If anything, I'd write myself to be all, but it's all like something he sees and then he writes it down.
Yep.
And he just thought it was something he came up with, as a lot of writers do. They often will have a dream and then they'll write it down. They don't really, you know, a lot of people just follow the, the inspiration boulder?
Yeah.
Ideas are a boulder rolling down a hill. If you don't catch it, someone else will. So,
there you go.
It's one of my favorite pieces of television, period. Just this episode alone. This episode was so super.
Naturally.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this with us. It was a lot of fun.
Hope you enjoyed it. We did, mostly.
Yeah.
It's always an emotional roller
If you
coaster.
enjoyed it as much as we did, or were as brought to tears as much as I have been, you know, like, subscribe, and stay notified by clicking that bell. And support us on Patreon.